You are slowly going that way. Let's fix that before we start this video. Oh, okay. I think we're straight there. We're just gonna roll with it. Be fine. Today I have a paranormal story for you all, because every week on my channel now I'm going to be uploading a paranormal story. Either one of my own, because we have a lot of weird stuff that happens in my house and a lot of weird stuff that's happened other places too. So mainly it'll be my paranormal stories, but it could be someone else's. It just depends. Or like I could be like Loey and just tell you scary stories off the internet. We'll see. Because Dear David literally scares the bejesus out of me. I don't like that. It's freaky. So we'll not go there today because I don't like that. So this one is not a really long one, but it's a creepy one for me because it's kind of the only time I've took a picture of something paranormal, if you know what I mean. So me and the person that I was at the time went to a castle in the UK called Muncaster Castle. So he knew I looked paranormal, so we went to this castle in the week. It wasn't on a weekend, it was in the week. It's far away, it was like 3-4 hours away from where I live. And when we got there, we were just like looking this one morning about castles, and he picked this one, but we didn't really check if it was open. We probably should have done that. But in the UK, castles aren't open all year round. They're just open like so many months of the year. I don't know if it's due to maintenance, I'm really not sure. So when we got there, it was closed, but the actual grounds were open, so you could still walk around. You could walk around the castle, like the actual grounds, but you couldn't get in the castle. But the grounds was massive, and they had loads of like animals and different things, so it was a lovely day. So we just were like, you know what, it'll be nice, we'll just go and enjoy the day in the castle grounds. So when we got into the castle grounds, there was people who worked there, like people doing gardening and different things and the upkeep of the whole grounds, and there was one couple with a dog, and that was it. There was just us four roaming around. We never saw the couple with the dog again. They just walked a million miles. I did not, because I wasn't wearing shoes appropriate for mud. I had like boots on, and I thought we were just going into the castle, so didn't really think that through. But he had trainers on, so he was way more prepared than me. This comes into it later. So when we first got there, we were walking around, and we came to this big like oak tree. I think it was an oak tree. I'll put a picture in here now so you can see. So Tom Fool is one of like the most active ghosts in the Muncaster Castle. His real name is Tom Skeleton or Thomas Skeleton, but they call him Tom Fool just because he's quite like a trickery pranky. He's really like actually seen as like a physical like entity in the thing, but he's always like moving stuff. Like I think one woman said that he like pushed or touched like part, I think it was like a shoulder or something. He's been known to like flick people's hair. People have said that before, and just kind of like weird stuff. Like he's moved things. Nothing dark, he's not harmful. So like I said, this tree was this massive tree, and it was gorgeous and it was lovely. So as you walk around the castle, you get to another set of gardens and a maze. So the maze is a children's maze, and it's a mouse maze, and it's about this mouse that has to find its granddad. That sounds like not for kid friendly. That sounds sad. Maybe he's got to find his way somewhere. It's not a big, it's for children, so it's clearly a happy ending. Not like a sad ending. There's just this mouse. So when you go in, there's like, it's like all woodland inside, and you sit down and watch the screen, and there's like the story of the mouse finding I'm pretty sure it's finding his way to his granddad. We'll go in with that one. I'm pretty sure it is. And the door behind us was like this big wooden heavy door. I wouldn't close it. I was like, no, I'm not closing that door. But wait. So I'm not, like I said, I don't know if it was just because there was no one else in like the maze, if it was because it was enclosed, because it wasn't like an open maze, it wasn't in, it was like an enclosed maze, so you couldn't really get out unless you found your way out. You couldn't like break through trees and get out because it's enclosed. So I don't know if it was just because of that, but it felt creepy. So the whole video was playing, and he was watching it, and I was watching it. It was a cute video, it's for kids. And then the doors opened, like remotely opened, for you to go into the maze. So what I could see from that bit, it looked nice, it was bright, there was like fake flowers and grass everywhere, but I wouldn't go in, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was just, like I said, because I felt stuck or enclosed, or I'm not sure, but it felt weird and I just didn't want to go in. So he wasn't bothered like at all. He joked about it for a while because, you know, it's a children's maze, but I was like, no, I'm not going in there. So we walked around the grounds a little bit more. There was different animals and like just loads of different things, and it's like a gorgeous place to go to. So if you do want to visit, I recommend it because it is nice. And then we got back round to like, they have like a little, like an animal kind of like a reserve. I'm not really sure if that's the right word, but they're building loads of things to like entice different like beetles and bugs and different birds and stuff, so people can go and see them, and it's a really nice thing. So near there was like this little bridge that led to another place, but it was really muddy. Me being me had boots on, so I couldn't go in the mud. I tried, I sunk. It was terrible. So I was like, you go on, we can't get lost. Well, we could, but we didn't. I will go and take pictures of the castle. So I walked over to the castle. I did pass a couple of people who were working there, so we weren't like by ourselves. It wasn't like freaky. And I was just snapping pictures just of the castle because, like I said, it was a gorgeous castle. And I like anything like that. I like old things. I'm not that keen on like new modern things. I love old things. I love like old places and stuff. I just think they've got like a lot of character, and I like that. So I was just taking pictures of the different windows and that, and this one window, I don't know, it looked really enticing, and I just kept taking pictures of it. I don't know what window it was. I can't tell you now what window it was, but it was this one window. So I took a picture, and I remember looking down at my camera and thinking, what is that? That's weird. But I just thought it was probably just like a flashback or a glare because it was a sunny day. So I left it at that. But we got back in the car, and I was looking at the picture in the car, and I was like, there's something in the window. So he was like, wait till we get back, we'll upload it to the laptop, brighten it up so we can actually see, make it bigger, and we'll find out. So we did that, and this is the picture that we got. So as you guys can see, there's something there in the window. So I did take multiple pictures of the window, and there was nothing like a burst session kind of thing. None others looked like that at all. There was no like glow, there was nothing wrong with the window because it would be on the other pictures, there was nothing. So I thought it was an old lady singing, or with her mouth like open. So when we got like that night, I was like, you know what, I need to like Google this, I need to know what room that was. So I got on the internet and started Googling Muncaster Castle. I read mainly about the castle before, but I kind of went into more like paranormal websites to see people that had any more experiences like we did. And people were saying how they've heard like footsteps, they've had like doors handle moving and there's been no one there. Doors have opened, they felt really cold all of a sudden in this castle. So there is that. So it is a renowned haunted castle. So one of the rooms which is like the most haunted is the tapestry room, and in that there is a young child. It doesn't specify if it's a boy or a girl. I'm really not sure. Some websites say some websites say the other, so I'm not really sure. But there's a small child that is known to have died in the castle at a very young age, and there's a woman that is known to sing, and you can hear her sing near the window. So then I was like, the woman had like her mouth, like you could see her mouth. I was like, was she singing? Did I get the picture of the woman like singing? So for ages I was like, this is weird. So I uploaded it to this paranormal group that I'm in, like on Facebook, and I was like, right, I need to know. Tell me, what is this picture? Does anyone see anything? Am I just like looking into it too much? Because I love paranormal stuff. I'm like, am I just hoping that I've captured something? So some people, it's like a window glare, and I was like, it's not. Like, there's nothing there. And then some people were like screenshotting it and saying, like, I don't see a woman, I see this and I see this one. And then more people came and started telling me their stories about the castle, like what they've experienced. Like, the woman said that she stayed there because they have, I think there's some rooms in the castle, well, there must be because she stayed there. And she said overnight when they were sleeping, she heard someone walk around her room and then like touch the covers on her, and her husband was like next to her asleep, so it wasn't him. So, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this hotel. So there is that one. I had numerous stories of people saying like how they felt really cold all of a sudden. They felt like a cold breeze like passed through them. People have been like tapped on the shoulder. Like I said, they have witnessed things moving and being pushed and just loads of different things. They do hold ghost tours there. I do know they do that. They also host like a Halloween event for like kids as well. I think kids maybe to like a certain time, and then maybe it's for more people who like the paranormal later on. And in October time, the whole castle is like projected green, so it's like amazing. So they don't hide the fact that the castle is haunted. Like they embrace the fact that it's haunted, which I think more places should do, because I know I'd go if it was haunted. I'd be like, I'm going. So yeah, so I will upload the pictures on the end again, and I will link them down below. So you guys tell me what you can see in the picture. Like, do you see what anyone else sees? Do you see something else? Because like when I said I saw something completely different, now I see a million other things in the same picture. Like I said, there's just been like so many different hauntings occurred in this one place that there's so much. So read up on it if you want to. It's an amazing castle. If you can visit it, I definitely recommend it because it is amazing. It's so pretty, and I'm looking forward to going back this summer, actually going into the castle, because I want to see what that room is so bad. So I'm going to be uploading one paranormal video a week to my channel, as well as my makeup videos and hauls and different things. So they will be mainly my paranormal experiences, or stuff people have told me about, or the paranormal stories that I've read on the internet. So I'm hoping to try and find, like, not Dear David, because I said Dear David scares me so much. I just don't like it. None of that. And Loey Lane and Hayley Reese do such a good job of telling that story as it is. So I will link the Dead below, as well as Harmony Nice, because I'm obsessed with watching paranormal stories online. I love them. So yeah, so thank you all for watching. Please comment on this video with what you want to see, or your paranormal experiences, because I love to hear that. Follow me on social media. I have Snapchat, Twitter and Instagram. And subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all soon. So yeah, I'm going to be doing paranormal videos on my channel. So I'm going to be doing at least one paranormal video a week, either a story of mine or a different story someone has told me. Different things like that. But a lot of weird stuff happens in my house and everywhere else. I don't know, maybe we just attract it. I don't know. So yeah, I will also, in the description box, if you love watching horror, if you love listening to scary stories, Loey Lane. So also, I love watching Harmony Nice and Loey Lane and Hayley Reese. I love watching them on YouTube. They tell the best paranormal stories ever, and I love them, love them, love them. But like they say, if you don't believe in the paranormal and you don't believe in any of this, that's fine. I do. You might not do. Just think of it as a scary story, if you wish. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I actually look presentable, because my ring light's working and I'm in a good background. Very proud today. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.